Hi, I'm Ronak, founder of Zad Interiors. Today, we'll talk about tips to select colors for your home interiors. Number one, understanding the color wheel. In the screen, you see this is the color wheel, right? Color wheel is basically an abstract concept theory where the primary colors, the secondary colors, and the tertiary colors, their tints and hues and shades are also used in the same color wheel to give you an idea about the various color choices one can have. Now, when you're making a color choice for your home interiors, for example, for your wall, we suggest two options. One, you can use analogous colors. Analogous colors means in the color wheel, you see if the two colors which are lying next to each other in the color wheel, they're known as analogous colors. So analogous colors can be a great choice if you want to use a color palette for your walls. So you can use one color and the next color in the quadrant can be used to use maybe another wall, or you can use that to design the furniture or the upholstery of your room. The other is using complementary colors. Complementary colors are the colors which are lying just opposite the color wheel. So you can use maybe one color from this side and opposite color from the color wheel can be used to design the wall and the interiors. They also look great. Point number two, active, passive, and neutral colors. Now, active colors are colors which give you a lot of warmth and energy and enthusiasm. The colors that signify this, red, orange, yellow, these are colors that give you energy. Next is the passive colors. Passive colors are blue, green, tints and shades and hues. These colors typically give you a lot of comfort, peace, tranquility. So these are known as passive colors. The third one are neutral colors. Neutral colors are dark gray, white, black. So these are basically colors that can be used just on the walls, and you can basically use them and use a different color, like a vibrant color, like an orange or a red or some other energetic color to give a complementary look to the room. So that is how you use a neutral color. Point number three is function and mood. Now that we have discussed about the color wheel, we have discussed about the various warmth of the colors, active, passive, and neutral. It's now important to understand the function that each room has and the mood that you want to set for each room. For example, let's say bedroom. What's the purpose of a bedroom? Bedroom is where you relax, you sleep after a hard day's work. So you don't want the bedroom to have a lot of energy. That's not the purpose of a bedroom. It should help you relax. It should help you fall asleep and have a good sleep, right? That's the whole point of a bedroom. So that's where you kind of use more green and blue colors of nature, colors that give you tranquility and peace. So use that kind of room, and that's a functionality to the room. Let's say you want a room for kids. Now, kids are for what? Kids want rooms that are energetic, that are vibrant, because kids have a lot of energy that are within them. They are bursting full of energy, laughter, they want to jump, they want to play. So you want to balance colors that are giving a lot of energy also. So that's why you use red, orange, yellow. So those are very energetic colors for a kid's room. Now, let's say you want to use for a living room. Now, living room is depends on your choice, whether you want to use energy, you want to give peace, or you want to use a neutral color. So it depends how you want your room, what mood you want to set for your room. For example, let's say you want to use a neutral shade. Let's say you want to use gray walls. You can obviously pair that up with a very bright color sofa. Let's say an orange sofa, because that becomes a statement piece. Or you want to use a statement wall, like all other rooms, let's say have a very different color, let's say neutral color, and you can use a statement wall, which is a completely different color. The entire attention goes there. Obviously, you can use accent lighting to give a very beautiful look to that particular wall. So this is how you want to set up the color for your room. So number four is the lighting. Lighting is so important to accentuate the effect of color in your room. So now when you're basically planning the colors of your room, understand the sources of natural light. Where is the sunlight coming from? How many windows are there? Do you have cross lighting? Do you have windows across the room so that the natural light is flowing through the room? Or it's a very dark room, it doesn't have a lot of natural sunlight coming in. How will the room look in the evening when there is no sun? So if you have to use artificial lighting, what lighting will it use? Shall I use ambient lighting, or shall I use accent lighting, or shall I use task lighting, or shall I use a combination of all three? Because those will ensure, or it will help you decide which color makes sense for which room. Use a visualizer tool to see how a particular color fits onto a wall. Now, if you go to Asian Paints, for example, they have a very beautiful visualizer tool. You can just open the app, point to the wall, take a picture of the wall, and then you can select from the various colors. So that's a great way to see how a particular wall will look. You can actually use a color from their palette and you can see how it will look on your wall. Or when you use a 3D software, for example, when you talk to a designer, you can say, okay, help me with a 3D look of my room. So the designer will create a 3D look of all the walls with the colors. That will help you visualize how your walls will look with a particular swatch of color. Point number 6, get a swatch of the color first. Now, you may imagine a certain color based on the color wheel, lighting, and 3D visualizer and all that. But unless you see how a particular color looks on the wall, you will never be able to make a choice. So, ask your designer or ask the person who's working, the paint person, to just put a couple of swatches on the wall. Apply 2-3 swatches of different colors. Take a step back and see, imagine if the swatch is looking in a certain way with the kind of natural light that's falling in, or in the evening when the artificial light is there. See, imagine how it will look if the entire wall is painted in that color. That will help you understand whether you want to go for what kind of color or what mood that you want to set for your particular room. Point number 7, a furniture to complement the color of your walls. Now, this is a very realistic scenario. You may imagine that a certain kind of colors on the wall will look beautiful, but when you are actually putting and filling it with furniture, then the same look will change. The look will not remain the same, because there is obviously an empty room with colored walls will look different, but when you have a furniture in front, they look very different. So use furniture that complements the color. As I had said before, like if you're using, you can use complementary colors of the color wheel, or you can use analogous colors of the color wheel to select different color patterns. If you're using something for the wall, you can use a complementary or an analogous color for your furniture upholstery. That will really make it, fit in seamlessly in your room. Point number 8, get a statement wall. Now, why do you need a statement wall? Because see, the point is when you are, coloring the entire walls of your room in a certain color shade, try to create a statement wall, because statement walls help you draw attention to that particular wall. So you can maybe use a very different textured paint, you can use wallpaper, you can use some furniture pieces, you can use an artwork, and you can obviously use an accent lighting on that particular wall to accentuate how it looks. So statement walls do bring the entire color of the room alive. So these are the various tips we have shared with you on how to select colors for your home interiors. If you have anything else that you want to share or you want to comment, do let us know in the comment section below. Hey, before you leave, don't forget to like the video. Do subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. Because why? Because that will motivate us to keep producing great videos for you. So don't forget.